Good morning, folks, and happy Monday. I hope and pray you're doing well today. Hope and pray you had a wonderful week last week. I, of course, was out, and it was a wonderful week for us, no doubt about it. And it's always good to just be able to get away, just get some time off, just be able to just kind of rest and relax. And that's exactly what happened. And so we definitely had a good time. But I hope and pray that you all had a wonderful week as well, and a wonderful day of worship yesterday. Yesterday was the day of Pentecost, which we know as the birthday of the church. And so I hope and pray that your day of worship yesterday was a wonderful, wonderful day of worship. So good to be back, and certainly playing catch up a whole lot this morning, but that's okay. That is kind of the price we pay for being off, but you can't work all the time. You got to have some time off, because what does that do? That refreshes your spirit, it refreshes your body, refreshes your soul. So appreciate everyone's prayers and well wishes, and just hope and pray that we just have wonderful, wonderful blessings going forward. And here's the good news: we will. And it is the month of June. Remember that this coming Sunday is Father's Day, so I'll send, of course, my usual Thursday invitation as we get to that day, but certainly want to invite you to come and worship with us, especially this coming Sunday for Father's Day. I want to read to you today from the book of Luke, chapter number 18 and verse number 14. I'm going to read the verse, then I'm going to give you the context. Jesus says these words, "I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted." Let me give you the context of what Jesus is talking about here. Remember, context is the key to interpretation of what you're reading in Scripture. So Jesus has given the parable of the Pharisee and the publican in this particular passage in the book of Luke. And here's the context here. You picture it, the Pharisee and the publican. They're there at the altar, and they've come to the altar of prayer, and the Pharisee says this: "Lord, I am so thankful that I'm not like this publican standing next to me or kneeling next to me. I'm glad that I'm not like him. I'm glad that I'm justified. I'm glad that I am exalted. I'm glad that I am, as a religious person, near to God." But what did the publican say? The publican said, "God have mercy on me, because I'm a sinner." And then Jesus says in verse number 14 that the publican went home justified, but the Pharisee went home abased. And Jesus gives us a very good lesson right here. He tells us at the end of that verse, everyone that exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. Jesus is teaching us a lesson on humility here. Christian, when you go to God in prayer, do you say, "Thank God I'm not like all these people wandering around out here seemingly without God"? Or do you say, just as the publican did, "God have mercy on me, for I am a sinner"? You see, the Pharisees in the Bible, and there are a lot of modern day Pharisees as well. The Pharisee in this particular story and in other stories in the Bible, they were very, very honed into their religious traditions, and they thought that their status lifted them higher up than anyone else. And that's the reason he prayed this prayer: "Thank God I'm not like this person next to me." But I got news for each and every one of us, Christian. There are none of us that are any better or any worse than anyone else. We are all created in the image of God. If you're saved, you are saved by the grace of God through faith in Jesus Christ. That and that alone. So whenever we get tempted to see the world around us and say, "Thank God we're not like that," let's remember, once upon a time we were like that. But for the grace of God, we'd still be like that. So let's remember to humble ourselves, Christian, when we go before the throne of God. So I hope and pray that you have a wonderful rest of your day today, and I hope and pray that your day is blessed beyond measure by our loving God. Love you folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.